Hello and welcome to part 5 of my November 2013 update. It's been a while since I've done a video. Actually the last one I did was probably for October. So I've got a little bit of a backlog to do. Probably about 9 videos worth to do for November. Then I'm on to December's. Start with the first lot, which are Steelbooks. The first one is a Zavvi exclusive, and it's a title that Artificial Eye released a while back, and this has come out as a Steelbook, and this is Zatoichi. Quite a nice effect there on the Steelbook, if you can see that on the camera. This is basically the same disc as the original release. This was one that was announced quite a while back actually, and seemed taking a while to come out. Their special features, the same as a normal release. This is one I haven't seen yet, so probably watch this soon. It's a nice Steelbook, some good artwork on there as well. Next one, I've got the other one there. Actually, I'll do the other one, those last. Next one is the game. Again, this is a Zavvi exclusive, and this is David Fincher film starring Michael Douglas and Sean Penn. Never seen this before actually. I've seen quite a few David Fincher films, but this is one I haven't seen yet. I was waiting for the Blu-ray. Didn't get the Blu-ray originally because, although it's not a particularly brilliant transfer, as it normally would be with Universal, catalogue releases don't tend to get properly fully restored, but it's good enough anyway. And I finally got the Blu-ray now as part of the Steelbook, so I can watch that. Don't think there's any extra features on here at all. Can't see anything. Normally says there next to the runtime, but just got the film on there. I think there's some on the DVD, but nothing on the Blu-ray unfortunately. But the little puppet figure is debossed, and there's just a card on there as well. Just the usual sort of side, you can see on the camera. Next up is the latest release on Blu-ray of by Guillermo del Toro, and this is Pacific Rim 3D. And Warner Brothers released a few 3D Steelbooks recently, and they've been putting the actual 3D on the cover, on the front of the Steelbook, so it's kind of ruined the artwork slightly. You'll see this on another one as well. I've got another title for November, you'll see it on, and there's also one for December. But it's nice artwork on there, so I've not seen this yet one. Probably watch this, well, won't watch this weekend because I'm away, but probably watch it sometime next week. I want to watch in 3D to make sure my 3D glasses are fully charged up. But you can see there, it's got quite a lot of special features on there. How well you can read that. There's quite a lot on there. And it's got, I think, 3 discs in there. There's a 3D disc, 2D disc, and there's I think there's bonus featured disc as well in this one. So it's a very nice release. Next up, now this originally when the artwork was put up was just the background there. You can see the artwork without Leonardo DiCaprio on the front. Changed the artwork and put him on the front. Hence, a lot of people cancelled their orders because they weren't happy with the artwork. I don't mind it. It's not as good as it was going to be originally, but it's okay. And to be fair, it's not much more than buying the normal release. I prefer to buy a Steelbook anyway, and this is got the 3D version in. I've never seen the original Great Gatsby with Robert Redford in, but this is nothing like it. There's a lot of extra features on there as well. I think this might be 3 discs in it. I'm not too sure. And I'd look inside here for a while. But it's got a UV code on there as well, so that's quite good. Got a nice collection of those built up now. Actually, in hand, the artwork doesn't look as bad as the pictures online, but say it could have been a lot better. That's Greg Espy. Also, Pacific Rim has a UV code as well, if anyone's interested. Next up is an Arrow video release, and this is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is the second version of this. The first one was directed by Don Siegel back in the 50s, I think 56 or something like that. There was another version directed by Abel Ferrara called Body Snatchers, and then there's one with Daniel Craig and I think it was Nicole Kidman called Invasion, which was filmed a couple of years before it came out, and then on the back of him being in Bond Casino Royale they put it out. Don't think it did too well, but this is a really good version. And I'd seen the end of this before. It's one of those films where the ending is quite well known, but it doesn't put you off watching the film. It's a really, really good film. I really enjoyed it, and it had a nice little cameo in there by, I think it's Kevin McCarthy, who was in the first film. He plays someone on the street, but you get to see him there. And Don Siegel, the original director, he's in this as well. He plays a taxi driver, I think he was. But I'd say with the end, I had seen this at the end before, but not knowing exactly what the relevance of that was, but having seen it, I do know now. But I'd highly recommend this, and it's got really nice artwork on the steelbook as well. Different artwork to the Hombre copy, although this is on the reverse of that. I'll show you that in another part, but that's the steelbook. Next up is one of 2 Transformers releases, and this is Dark of the Moon, and it's got a nice embossed on there. It's got a border around there, really nice artwork. It's just a bare bones disc, there's no extra features on here at all. What they normally do, I think these Transformers steelbooks, they just tend to put the one disc in like they did with the first one, and then the bonus disc is not included. But there is I can't remember now which one it is, obviously of the 2. One, I bought their Hombre release on Play with the bonus disc, and the one's got a bonus disc with a 3D version. I'm not too sure which way around it is, but they are still available. Whereas the first Transformers, you can't get the 2-disc version now. It's as a print and have to pay more money to get it on eBay. I'd say these aren't particularly the best films in the world, Michael Bay, but they are enjoyable to watch. I've only ever seen the first one, so look forward to watching these 2. Next up, following on from Die Hard steelbook, I think it was earlier this year, this is Die Hard 2. And it's going with the artwork they've used on the more recent releases. No art, there's no card on this one, there was just a small, I'll show you what it was. It wasn't this particular one, but that sort of card on there, as they tend to do with the Fox releases now, so it was one of those on there. But same disc as in the box set and separate releases. I would say it's got embossed writing on there, so nice artwork. I'm not sure if Die Hard 3, Die Hard with a Vengeance is going to get re-released as a steelbook. It did come out through, who was it now? Can't remember releasing it now. But yeah, and hopefully Die Hard 4 gets a steelbook as well, because they Die Hard 5 has got a steelbook because it came out earlier this year. That's that one. And the final one in this part, and this is the other Zavvi exclusive Artificial Eye release, and this is 13 Assassins. Again, nice artwork on there. Bit more there. The silver steelbook is we tend to be seeing quite a bit of recently, but it's not all silver. Again, this is the same disc as in the original release. That's really nice. Artificial Eye aren't known for doing a lot of steelbook releases. Got one of there. I think they did one on DVD. I think might be another one of these on Blu-ray steelbook. One of the titles, but don't tend to do a lot. I think with titles like these, Zavvi put the money in and get them released. But it's a nice steelbook. Again, I'm not seeing this film, so I'm looking forward to watching this. So that's the 8 titles. I've got quite a few more title tools to show, including a few more steelbooks. They'll be in subsequent parts. So, as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe. And until my next video, thanks for watching.